All right, what's up, y'all? I'm preparing to head out. Gotta, you know, do a little something to the hair. Just so you know, I'm watching what y'all are hearing in the background. There's a YouTuber called Nita Gal, Nita space Gal. She's talking about her divorce story. Very interesting. So if you get a chance, check it out. I've been watching a few different ones, but this is the one I'm watching this morning or listening to this morning. Again, forgive the background. As y'all know, I'm in the process of redoing everything, and it's gonna be good. It's just the process. When I flat iron my hair, the first day I do it with absolutely no product. The second day I may use a little oil sheen. Then the third day, a little petroleum jelly. And this is for natural afro curly wavy hair. Not the products, but this is what I do with my natural afro curly hair when I salad flat iron it. Speaking of which, the other thing that I learned at the interview, the other day I was sneezing or whatever, and when I sneeze, y'all know I have allergies, so I do it back to back to back. So I started sneezing, and I guess one of the interviewers was like, "Oh, excuse me for sniffling and whatever," and I guess he was hinting to me. But it's like I do it so much, I sneeze so much. And when I was younger, I used to say excuse me for everything, and people used to tease me about it. And when I had that legal situation when I hit 30, everybody was kind of ratchet, so I had to kind of learn to be ratchet. So um, even though that's a small thing, it makes a difference. So I just noticed this girl, every time she does something on camera, she says excuse me. As y'all know, I don't do any of that because I'm just doing, but just for interviews and things like that, a reminder for myself. And maybe out in public in general, I don't know.
but I wasn't able to get anything down without feeling full after one bite. But the night before he came home, and I actually had sat down to eat something. I had finally decided to sit down. I ate a cup of ramen noodles, and I didn't eat the whole cup. I had maybe got to my second fork full of noodles, and he came busting through the door, yelling at me. And I told him I just sat down here and I ate. I was starting to eat. I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. I'm starving. I'm sleepy because I'm always yelling and arguing with you until such and such a.m. in the morning. And you know I gotta be at work at such and such a.m. in the morning as well. So, um, of course, his excuse was, if I didn't think you were cheating on me, I wouldn't be doing this. And the it didn't process in my head at that moment because my mind wasn't right. Because when you don't eat, you don't sleep. You're all kinds of just not correct. So I I gave up and I was yelling back with him, or gave in. I was yelling back with him until about 1 a.m. in the morning. And I decided to stop yelling and screaming, but he decided to keep going until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I need to be up at probably about maybe 7, so I can make sure everything is ready with me, make sure the kids have eaten breakfast, make sure I've eaten breakfast, make sure they're actually changed, because I don't think he's gonna do it when he's supposed to be watching them, right? So, and they'll have to be at work at 9 a.m. So that time comes, and he's acting really stupid. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna drop the kids off at my mom's house. So I got them ready with me, and I was on my way after he's screaming, yelling, doing all the crap he's doing. And then as we're walking out the door, we live in an indoor apartment complex. So we're walking out the door, he's in the hallway screaming, of course everybody can hear you, it was echoing, all that stuff. It's kind of like a hotel in a way, if you've never been to an apartment. And he's yelling, we're going past the office, we're going past the gym, people are just looking at us and all that other good stuff. And once we get to the car, he's yelling at me, I'm putting the kids in the car, he's pretty much like pushing my car door, into me. He's not getting any reactions from me. I'm not saying, ouch, stop it. No, I wasn't doing anything. I was just like, forget it. I'm not going to even say anything to you. He's not getting any reaction out of me. So this is pissing him off. So, maybe 5 minutes down the street, he decided that he wanted to call my mother because I wasn't picking up the phone. I wasn't even on the freeway yet. Almost to the freeway. I had just passed my job. That's how close my job was to my house. And I had just passed my job to get on the freeway. My mom calls me. Oh, he states that if I don't come get your stuff, or if you don't come get your stuff is going to be on the streets. And somebody else will get it for you. So I'm like, oh, no, you can't. I'm like, you know what? Cool. So I called my boss. I told her, I'm not coming in today. I'm sorry. She was like, okay. I'm like, he didn't push me. He's yelling at me. He's saying he's going to put himself on the streets. I'm not coming in today. So I turned around. I went back to the house because I didn't want him to be like literally putting my stuff out there. So I went back to the apartment. And then my mom and my aunt were on their way. I was like, forget it. I called a moving company. Hired 3 black guys to come get all my shit. And when I say shit, I mean shit. Food, bath soap, bath water, if there was anything left in there. I mean, I took everything. I scraped the mold off the wall, everything, okay? So, I mean, the only thing that I left there was the full-size bed that, of course, I grew up in. But it was a full-size bed that we took with us to that apartment, or any apartment that we ever lived in anyway. And then a box, the movie TV. So he was upset about that. I took food, I took dishes. I went online to ourapartments.com and I canceled all payments. I took my checking information out of there so you can't log in and pay the rent with that. Even though that was the very last month for us to be there. I ain't paying that. Not if I'm moving. So I didn't pay the last. Well, I did pay the last month's rent, but I didn't leave. I didn't leave my check information on file for him to extend it. Yeah, the lease and stuff. So that's what happened there. And then yeah, it was a big boo boo mess. I think once everything was gone and I put everything in storage and I moved back in with my mom, it made it worse. It was easy leaving because I got tired of being called bitches and hoes, you a cheater, you're a bad mother, all that shit. I got tired of that. It was easy leaving. The aftermath, the effects of leaving was the biggest bitch. So yeah, it was down to him. I'm not gonna tell all stories. I'm just gonna kind of just do bits and pieces of everything. It was him harassing me, calling me on my job, calling people, leaving messages on my freaking boss's voicemails, um, just everything, harassing me. He slashed my two of my tires. I just got my car in July of that year, and he slashed them. And after I left, he came to my mom's house. He drove over the cliff. Because my mom has this where you go up a hill to leave the estate, and then there's a like a hill or something like that, and he just went through stop sign, boom, plummeted in there, and he's done a lot of stupid shit, like, slashing the tires, calling the job, creating fake Facebook pages in my name and in my current boyfriend's name, trying to get me fired, harassing people that I work with, trying to get me fired, called my boyfriend's job, and was like, oh, he's threatening me, da 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 da, trying to get him fired. It's just the stupid shit that he was doing was just like, and you expect me to come back to this, and still to this day asks me to come back to him. All that dumb shit that he was doing. And I'm a bad mother, I'm a whore. You gave yourself all this stuff, you did this to yourself, such and such, yada yada. Uh, it really hurts for him to go on and on with that shit with his mom talking about the baby is a his, you need to go get a DNA test. She's not yours because her hair type is different. This is how crazy these people are. So at the end of the day, his mom, I guess, never looked at my hair, but if you've been following me and you know me, you know that I have different hair textures in my head. And my daughter has the main hair texture my daughter has is the hairs in the back of my head, which is 3C. She has that all of her head. And I have 3C in the front of my head. And oh my god, she's so dumb. Like, I've never met dumb people in my life this dumb. Anyway, never. People that have mental health issues literally is not as bad as these people. So, I didn't know what to think of what she was saying.
Sorry, y'all. This is my brunch.
Because he did get placed on child support after the divorce was final, all that stuff. So you don't need to be paying such and such amount of dollars for the kids. Da 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 yada yada blah blah. She using your money to go pay her bills. At the end of the day, what he pays me is less than what I make on my paycheck. Bruh, what do you think I was using to pay my bills before your child support started? This know-it-all. You know what I'm saying? My bills are still getting paid the same way they were getting paid before he was on child support. So I'm gonna need you to miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's into this thing where I don't want you to be having your boyfriend or any other dude around my kids. He doesn't know who I'm dating now because I have wiped it completely from his head that I am with this guy. And I told my boyfriend this. I told my boyfriend I've said some stupid shit to get him to stop thinking about him. You know what I'm saying? It hurts me. It pisses me off just to hear him bad and ill talk about my boyfriend, which I